Hi, my name is Dallas Disbro. 28 years old, living in Washington, D.C. Born and raised in the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan. Went to college at Virginia Military Institute, where I was recruited to play soccer. Switched to springboard diving after graduation from VMI. Moved to the capital, Washington, D.C., and I've been here for the last, ever since. About 5.5 years now. A year and a half ago, I had a life-changing experience. I broke my neck in a diving accident. It was my cervical 5 vertebrae where I damaged my spinal cord. It was in a diving accident at the bay in Ocean City on Memorial Day weekend. I was just having some fun and jumped off a dock. Things obviously have never been the same. After the accident, when I broke my neck, diving. I was, airlifted into a helicopter, went straight to the hospital. I don't actually remember anything after the dive, and was in, hospital for 5 months. After that, in inpatient rehab, and then what's called the day program. I went to the Shepherd Center Spinal Cord Injury Specialty Hospital down in Atlanta, Georgia, and so. My life changed dramatically because it was like, just in an instant, it's like I got taken off this planet, just taken out, where I was in my current state of life, and all of a sudden I'm, paralyzed from the neck down. It is pretty crazy how many people, do go through some kind of injury or where it has to do with their spinal cord. I think that everyone either knows someone that might have had an accident or knows someone that knows someone. I know that there's people out there that don't have the health insurance that I had, don't even have close to the support system that I had. So, originally, my friend and I were, looking to start a nonprofit organization and potentially bless people with whether it was equipment or funds towards home modifications or a little motor to put on your wheelchair, whatever it may be, raise funds to bless someone who's not as fortunate. What happened was I was actually looking for a fiscal sponsor, another nonprofit organization in the same industry, for lack of a better word, and reached out to United Spinal Association. I ended up getting involved with the DC Metro chapter of United Spinal Association, a national nonprofit organization bringing awareness, bringing scholarships to people with spinal cord injuries. I actually was fortunate enough to represent the board at the National Leadership Conference in Las Vegas this year. And I'm meeting with these people that, whether it's a back injury or a neck injury, some people who are completely paralyzed from the neck down, absolutely no movement, and are making incredible impacts. One thing, although there's so many injuries, so many whether it's neck injury, back injury, just spinal cord injury, no two injuries are the same. Everyone has some kind of different recovery process. People get things back differently. Now after my accident, I want to shed light on just awareness, and I'm very, very fortunate to where how far I've come. I heard a quote one time. It's like, disability is just as visual as race.
Now, Dallas is not just a guy that's going to sit around and do nothing. Dallas is an influencer. Dallas doesn't take the circumstances that he's dealt with and say, woe is me. Dallas impacts people.
I am beyond blessed when it came to the love and support that my friends, family from all over the world showed me. I also have just a mentality and a mindset of just moving forward and not really looking back. There was a moment at the end of July 4th weekend in 2016 where I just made a conscious decision to just keep on looking forward.
is because Dallas did not allow his circumstances to dictate his future.
We learned about Dallas' incident and we immediately went to DC, and he was in the best spirits. Just such a positive guy, and you know what? He was making a list of the nurses who he had to thank.
Without exception, he was going to be the most fun person there. And to me, the most inspirational thing about Dallas is that after the injury, he's still the guy that you want to come to everything, and he's still probably going to be the most fun of anybody there.
Yeah, he's a fighter, and at the same time, he's still so much fun to be with, and that's what makes Dallas Dallas.
Welcomes everyone with open arms, like has the most positive energy anywhere that I've ever met from literally anyone. He has a lot of support behind him. Even people that just meet him for the first time are just like blown away by him.
And I've honestly never met anyone like that in my entire life.
I don't know how I would handle a situation like that. Seeing how well he's handled it and how strong he is, and just how he aspires to be somebody everyone else would want to be, makes me want to be like that as well.
It just showed me that you can't take anything for granted, but when something happens, you just have to keep on going, and that's what Dallas did.
More than anything, I'm just really proud of him because I don't know if I could be everything he could be.